Hey guys, Shadow Reviewer here. Today, I'll be looking at Family Guy Season 2, Episodes 10 to 12. Without any further ado, let's get into it. Today I'm looking at Family Guy Season 2, Episode 10, Running Mates. To fair to say, it's a good episode. So Lois wants to be high school president for her kids, because she wants to, good for the kids. Peter wants to run against her because he's one of his favorite teachers when he was a child, Mr. Fargus, made learning fun. And when Mr. Fargus gets fired, that's the reason Peter wants to run for president, so he can keep his favorite teacher in school. And while the start of it is pretty much typical. It's two participants try to get dirt on each other so the other can win. Pretty much feels like real life stuff. I'm not going to get into the political side of things because everybody on the internet's already done that. So, fair to say, Peter wins in a very unorthodox way. He pretty much berates his wife and calls it the LSUT word. I can't say that word without getting this video demonetized. And that's to say, it pretty much is a low blow for Peter. And that's to say, Lois isn't exactly happy. Gee, what gave you that idea? And honestly, it seemed to go at first. Strict hall passes, kids learning how to read through movies and TV shows. Until Chris's way of... Yeah, there's a tiny little subplot when Chris got suspended from school for, shall we say, having curiosity about the women. Girls, his age mostly. And he brings that alternative fascination, which was given to him by Peter earlier in the episode, by the way. And it pretty much bites Peter in the ass and, shall we say, presidential controversy. But I'll give him this. He does turn down the role, realizing what he's done. And it's the typical ending. He sees Lois, realizes what he's done, gives up everything for her. The typical husband stuff. So yeah, well, the ending is okay. The fight between Peter and Lois is pretty entertaining. Again, real life presidency, am I right? And also, there's another little subplot with Stewie being in denial about missing Lois. And Brian telling him that, well, in his typical Brian way. But as Stewie comes to realize, he does miss her. Despite his murderous tendencies towards her at times. Hey, son. Hey, sometimes children miss their parents, even though they flat out say it. So overall, a good episode. Kind of a lackluster ending there, but hey, it's to be expected with these episodes. Some of the rare ones do end on a good note, but most of the time it's meh. Today I'll be looking at Family Guy Season 2, Episode 11, A Picture is Worth $1,000. Actually, let me rephrase that again. Family Guy Season 2, Episode 11, A Picture is Worth $1,000. It doesn't have A in the title, my bad. It's, an okay episode. But I'll give them this. In my Season 1 ranking video, go watch that, I put, Chris's, artistic skills, story as one of the best highlights of the episode. And give this new episode some credit. They actually delved into that continuity. So when Peter tries to find something interesting in life, Chris gives him a picture. They come across an art dealer who wants a grant for it. So the Griffin travel to New York, and Chris becomes an art sensation. I mean, it seems a interesting premise, but the arts guy is kind of, oh, how do I say this? Is kind of a douche to Peter and the family. He tells Chris they're a distraction. His father, mostly a distraction, and he pretty much tells him it's either the painting life or your family. Choose. And I'll give Chris this. He paints the only thing he can think of. His father. And I do generally love Chris wanting to make his dad proud. His dad is a bit... True, Peter can be a bit of a dunderhead every now and then, but Chris's love for him is generally sweet. Whatever his son wanted to do for his father, make him proud. And honestly, I kind of respect Chris for that. He pretty much gave up his dream to wanting to make his dad proud. It's generally sweet. So yeah, an okay episode. But it does end on a funny note when the cycle repeats again. Instead of Chris, it's Stewie, and instead of painting, it's Calvin Klein underwear. And let's just say, Stewie posing for the camera is some of the funniest moments from Stewie I've ever seen in this season. Top notch. It's really damn funny. So yeah, an okay episode. But hey, it ends on a funny note, so props to that. And what's the next one? Oh god. Today I'm looking at Family Guy, Season 2, Episode 12, 15 Minutes of Shame. Yeah. Let's just say that last word. Let's just say it's pretty damn accurate. So, like any typical high school girl, Meg is embarrassed by her family, so she brings them on a talk show and pretty much embarrasses them. And yet this somehow lands them a TV show about their real life. And now, I partially sympathize with Meg here. I mean, it's probably realistic sometimes. Our family can be a bit embarrassing every now and then. But Meg kind of pushes it. We get it, Meg. You're beating a dead horse. Knock it off. Yeah, it gets really annoying, her constantly, oh, I'm embarrassed by you. My god, shut up. Oh my god, I'm sounding like the Griffins later on. Yeah, shut up, Meg. And honestly, her getting replaced honestly was the smartest thing the producers could have done. But I'll give Lois and Peter this. They realize how much they embarrass their daughter and try to do the right thing. But Meg kind of makes it hard to sympathize with her. Unlike in later seasons, this one, not so much. And I'm sorry to pick on Meg, but god damn is she annoying in this. She is insufferable. It makes me hard to sympathize with her. But hey, y'all, there are some good moments here. This is the first appearance of Adam West here. Not the actor, the character. And yes, it's a fictional version of the character. Sorry. There's a good cutaway joke by Meg about Ronald McDonald. And I can't say the full quote because, you know, yeah, demonetization. But yeah, I'll put in, it's like having Ronald McDonald for a father. And you pretty much know that cutaway. And there is a pretty iconic moment with Stewie as he talks about his breakfast incident. There's always a lot of tension between Lois and me. And then I say to myself, my god, would it be marvelous if I turned out to be a... Honestly, it's a ton of fun stuff with that one scene. It's pretty much just Stewie bringing out his intimate thoughts. And it ends on a pretty funny line for him. Pretty much what I just said. So yeah, it's a pretty lousy episode. It has a few fun laughs, but Meg makes it insultingly annoying to root for her. Yes, she was bad in episode 5. But in this one, I kinda sympathize with her. But she's kinda pushing it. So yeah. Not the worst episode, episode 5. But generally an annoying episode to deal with. And that's the end of the video, folks. I hope you liked this. Give me a thumbs up, like and comment and subscribe, and I hope to get more videos out like this. And speaking of that, tomorrow I'll be looking at Family Guy Season 2, Episodes 13 to 15. Until then, I'm the Shadow Reviewer, signing off.